Good morning, guys. This morning I want to talk to you about sight words. Because in our classroom we do a lot with letters and sounds and words that can be sounded out and follow a rule, a spelling pattern. And we do a lot with the sound wall. And as a matter of fact, I want you to be practicing the sound wall on our video that's online. But these words are sight words. They are words that don't always follow a rule. And we do practice them in our classroom using this chart. But I'm going to show you how you can do it at home without the chart, just making piles of words. First thing you have to do is get the words. The words are called Dolch words, D-O-L-C-H, or the Fry list, F-R-Y. They're just those high frequency words or sight words. There's plenty of lists out there. All right, so once you have a list, if it's a word that they know very quickly, you show it to them like the or and or was. Since they know those words, if they know them quickly, automatically, we're going to call those cheetah words. I hope you can see this. Okay, if they're a word that they know but they kind of stumble on or just take a few minutes, it should be automatic within 3 seconds. So if they don't know that word within 3 seconds or have to do some sounding out, that is not automatic. That is not a cheetah word. That's a bunny word. Okay? When you're introducing a word, you should always tell them if there is some kind of a spelling rule or pattern that they need to know, or just kind of go over it. Okay? And I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. But those are our turtle words, the words that we're just learning. Now, what you could do is just have 3 different piles. So if it's an automatic word, that's your cheetah pile. If it's a word that they're still learning, that's going to be your bunny pile. And if it's a word that's just being introduced, that we just started, that's going to be your turtle pile. So you can just simply have 3 different piles. Now, as they get better in automatic, then they move up the chain. And actually, our cheetah words get retired after a couple of weeks when we know them automatically. Does that make sense? All right, so let's get started. We're going to start with our cheetah words because these are words that you guys know. All right. Wash. Again. Work. Father. Over. Fly. Party. One. Word. Good. How'd you do on those? Now, in my class, we're pretty fast on those. Those were ready to be retired when we left on this break. Okay. Next, we have the bunny words. All right. Great. Could. You didn't say cold, did you? All right, make sure you say could, because that's a mistake we sometimes make. Mother. Kind. Away. Many. And you can see the little markings because we've talked about how these rules, how these letters sound and how they break the rules, or if there is a spelling pattern. So that's what those little marks are. First, 2, upside down, please, and each. Good. All right, those are our bunny words. Next, we have our turtle words. Let me see. Okay, these are our turtle words, and this is how we kind of introduce them. So here is a word. Try to figure it out. Good. Let's just look at the first part, the first syllable, because we know the ER ending, the part. So let's just look at this part. Yeah. Nev. Nev. Never. Never walk in the street without looking both ways. Never. Now, not many there's no rule breaking going on here. You just have to remember it's 2 syllables and it has that at the end. Nev, never. Okay, so we're gonna try that one. And what I do is when I show it to them, I make them air write it. N-E-V-E-R, never. Have them spell it back. Can you spell it? Good. Then ask them like the first or second letter. In the word never, what are you picturing for the 3rd letter? Yeah, V. What are you picturing for the 2nd letter? E. Good. And they like to spell it backwards too, but I don't encourage that. But they do like to do that. All right, never. Let's try another one. Here's one that we tried before. Yeah, above. Now, above has lots of different rules and sounds that they might not know. We talked about how the above The A is making the sound. Yeah, my class knows that's the schwa sound. Right here on my poster, there's that banana, the nana. The A sounds like a U. We call that the schwa sound. So this one has the schwa sound in the A and in the O. Listen, of. The O sounds like a U also. So that has a lot going on, doesn't it? All right, so let's look at it, picture it. All right, how do you spell above? A-B-O-V-E, above. And then again, go through like the second letter, the third letter, have them spell it to you. All right, want, we know that one, don't we? Yeah, but it also has that schwa sound. Well, unt. The A sounds like a U. Oh, here's a good one. Good. Now you might think you know this part, on, right? Only. Now does only make sense? No. So there's, sometimes if you get to a vowel and the long sound doesn't work, then you have to try, the short sound doesn't work, then you have to try that long sound. So let's try it. Only. Only. It is only. It is only 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm doing this lesson. Only. All right, let's spell it. Ready? O-N-L-Y. Only. Good. What was the second letter? Good. Did you see a pattern at the end that we know? Yeah, the L-Y. There's a great L-Y video on my YouTube page that the kids just really love about the suffix "ly." So only. But that's a great lesson to learn. That is to try both vowels and see which one makes sense. Okay, come this way. Try it. P-O-I-N-T. Point. Good. Most of us in my class know that oi sound pretty well now, right? So we have p, oi, point. We call that N at the end, we call it the ugly N. Point. A lot of times kids will forget that ugly N, so you have to call it something so they remember. But this just has that O-I. It's not breaking any rules. It just has that oi sound that you might not know. Let's try one more. Oh, here's a good one. What do you think it is? Yeah, you might know this word already. Yeah, ear, ear. Did you know EA makes the E sound, right? And then you have the R at the end. Ear. And then you just add the Y. Yeah, ear, year. What year is it? Good. You can remember that word by knowing that chunk, the EA. Good. All right. We're going to stop right there. We'll go through them again. And that's how we do our sight words. We do it a little bit every single day, and you'll get really good at it. Remember, look up the list. It's the Dolch list, D-O-L-C-H. All right. Year. Point. Backwards. Only. Want. Above. The circle's having a terrible time. And never, never let your cards drop during your lesson. All right, so that is our sight words. I hope you enjoyed it. And keep learning.